السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. الحمد لله رب العالمين. Inshallah, today we are continuing from where we stopped in the previous lesson. And if you can remember, yesterday we were looking at Hadithatun, and then we got to this particular point where, if you can remember, the man, the sheikh who visited the mutakallim here, he entered into the water to bath, the river to bath, and then he was about to be drowned. And so someone was about to rescue him. So here, we stop at this particular point. وَلَمَّا رَأَى الشَّيْخُ مُنْجِدًا. When he saw the rescuer, تَشَجَّعَ, he gathered courage a little, قَلِيلًا. وَأَرَادَ أَنْ يُمْسِكَهُ, and he wanted to get hold of him. He wanted to hold him. So this was where we stopped. So we'll pick up from this particular point. So let's continue. He says that وَلَكِنْ كَانَ الرَّجُلُ. However, the man, which man? The munjid, the one who was coming to rescue him. He was trying to hold him. So that man who was coming to the rescuer was akilan mujarriban. He was a wise person. Mujarriban, experienced. The man, he was experienced. We say mujarrib, someone who is experienced in a particular thing. We call him mujarrib. يعني في كذا وكذا in so وكان يعرف أن الغريق أو أن الغريق يركب من ينجد, and he knew that the Gharik is the drowning person, the one who's been, if you can remember, was in Gharaka. Okay, Yagriku. Gharaka means he drowned. Yagriku, he's drowning. So he knew that the one who drowned is called the Gharik. Okay, and al-Gharik from a khawf min al-balal, like the poet says, I am the one drowning. What do I fear of getting wet again? Okay, if you are drowning, you don't fear being you are thinking about how to save yourself, not afraid of getting wet again. So you see, so he said, an al-Gharik from a khawf min al-balal. I think this is al-Mutanabbi, this particular poet. Very nice statement. Okay, so he says that وَكَانَ يَعْرِفُ أَنَّ الْغَرِيقِ, he knew that, so he was experienced in such cases, and he knew that the one who is drowning, يَرْكَبُ مَنْ يُنْجِدُ, بِمَعنَى مَنْ يُنْجِدُهُ, he rises, he climbs on the one who is rescuing him. So if he sees someone, if a drowning person sees someone coming to rescue him, he tries to climb the person, like to get on top of the person, because he want to get rid of the water. وَيَأْخُذُ بِتَلَابِيبِهِ, and he holds his, this one is talbib. Talbib is the collar, okay, your collar. Just around the neck is called the talbib. So he hold that area and he try to climb on your shoulders. That's what he's trying to do. Of course, he doesn't want to die. He want to just get rid of the water. So he says that وَيَغْرَقَانِ جَمِيعًا, and both of them will drown. So if he does that, both of them will drown. Of course, if you climb, you will sink. So you will, go down. You will sink. The rescuer will go down, as well as him. So both of them will drown. So that's what he says. فَلَمْ يُمْكِنْهُ مِنْ نَفْسِهِ, and so he didn't submit himself to him. This is an expression. Okay, لَمْ يُمْكِنْهُ مِنْ نَفْسِهِ is an expression. It means he didn't give himself to him. He didn't submit himself to him to hold him or climb on him. بَلْ غَطَسَ, rather he dived. He went down. He disappeared down into the river. If you can remember, yesterday we saw Gatasa. Okay, Yagotesu Wayatfu. If you can remember, let me show it, bring it out. Okay, here, I think it is here. Wajala Yagotesu Wayatfu. Wajala Yagotesu Wayatfu. Gatasa, the Madi here is Gatasa, Yagotesu. It means for someone to sink or to dive. Yatfu is from Tofa Yatfu, means to float, is the opposite. Okay. So rather, he didn't give himself to him. The man was trying to hold him. So he dived inside the water. وَدَفَعَهُ مِنْ أَسْفَلٍ, and he pushed him from below. إِلَى الشَّاطِئِ, to the beach, just around the edges of the water. وَلَمْ يَزَلِ الشَّيْخُ يَجْتَحِدُ أَنْ يُمْسِكَهُ, and Sheikh, the drowning person, he kept striving to hold him. So the man was under the water, he went down the water, he dived inside the water, and he was pushing him from below so that he would push him to the beach. Okay, the beach. But all this, during this kind of effort to rescue him, this drowning person was striving to just hold the rescuer. This was what he was doing. So this is what he's saying. لَمْ يَزَلِ الشَّيْخُ يَجْتَحِدُ أَنْ يُمْسِكَهُ. The sheikh, the drowning person, he kept striving to hold him. وَالرَّجُلُ يَدْفَعُهُ إِلَى الْأَمَامِ, and the man kept pushing him forward. حَتَّى أَوْصَلَهُ إِلَى الشَّاطِئِ, until he, أَوْصَلَ. What we say أَوْصَلَ, we know وَصَلَ. وَصَلَ means he arrived. But if you add this Hamza, we call it Hamza to Ta'diyah. It means you made someone arrive. Okay, it's like kharaja. Kharaja means he left. If I say akhraja, meaning he removed someone, he made someone leave. It's not that he left himself. So we call it hamza to ta'diyah. It means someone made someone do another thing. How that is clear. So hatta awsalahu, until he made him arrive. Remember, he sent him ila shata. He get him to the beach, to the edges of the water. He was able to get him there. وَكَانَ الشَّيْخُ كَالْمُغْمَى عَلَيْهِ, and the sheikh was like, when we say mugma alayhi, in English we say he fainted. Okay, he was out of conscious. He was not in his conscious again. Okay, he was not normal. Because was something happening to someone and then he fell. Okay, we say mugma alayhi, we call it mugma alayhi. Okay, the verb is agma yugmi. Agma yugmi. So we say ugmi alayya. I fainted. I was not in my conscience again. I hope that is clear. Okay. So wakana shaykhu kal mugma alayhi. Bimana the sheikh here is the drowning person. He was like, he fainted. Bimana he was not. He will explain further, like by saying that la yaqilu shay'an. He wasn't reasoning anything again. He was not understanding what is happening. Of course, we all know what someone is faint. If someone faints, what happens to him? He doesn't know what is going on again. Okay, it's like a partial death, a temporal death. Okay, your brain has shut down. It's not working at that time again. Wakana ala shati, and he was at the beach. Okay, this is a different thing. Wakana ala shati rajulun yasiru samaka, and at the beach there was a man who was hunting fish. Okay, we all know saw the yasiru is to hunt. I hope that is clear. So as-sayyad is the hunter, but here he's the people who go and look for fish. So that's what this man was doing there. Yana ala shati, there was at the beach rajulun yasiru samaka, man who was hunting fish. فَأَشَارَ إِلَيْهِ الرَّجُلُ, and he pointed to the man. وَقَالَ, and he said, the man who pointed, that one who was the rescuer here, he pointed to the man. And he said, مُدَّ أُودَكَ لِيُمْسِكَهُ الشَّيْخِ. So, mudda, extend. Okay, madda is to extend, extension. Okay, so mudda udaka. Madda yamuddu is the verb. So extend your stick to him. The yumsikahu sheikh, for the sheikh to hold it. So instead of the sheikh trying to hold him, he told that man who was hunting fish at the shelter, the beach, that he should extend his stick to the drowning person so that he will hold it. So as he was pushing him, he told this man that he should do that. فَمَدَّ الصَّيَّادُ, so the hunter extended his stick. He extended his stick. وَجَعَلَ يَضْرِبُ بِهِ عَلَى رَأْسِهِ, and he began hitting it بمعنى hitting with his stick the head of this particular drowning man. Okay, وجعل يضرب به على رأسه. He began this جعل here, like we said yesterday, is from the أفعال الشروع, which come to mean to begin. بمعنى بدأ. Okay, وبدأ or وجعل يضرب به على رأسه. So this hunter who was hunting, he used his stick to hit the head of the drowning person. وهو لا يشعر ولا يمسكه. And he wasn't feeling anything. So as he was using it to hit his head, he wasn't feeling it. Of course, if someone faints, okay, someone is not in his, is unconscious. He doesn't feel anything. Okay, it's like someone who is sleeping, or someone who is fainted, or someone who is dead. If you are hitting him, he doesn't know what is going on. So huwa la yash'ur, the verb here is sha'ara. Sha'ara yash'ur means to feel, to have feeling of something. So huwa la yash'ur wa la yumsikuhu, nor was he holding it. He wasn't feeling anything, and he wasn't trying to hold the stick. Wa ba'da hinin, and after some time, as he continued doing that, hitting his head with the stick. Wa ba'da hin, and after some time, amsaka bil ud, he held the stick. Okay, he held the stick. وَوَصَلَ إِلَى الشَّاطِئِ, and he arrived at the beach. Okay, so he arrived at the beach. وَكَانَ الشَّيْخُ قَدْ شَرِبَ كَثِيرًا مِنَ الْمَاءِ, and the sheikh, the drowning person here, al-Gharik, قَدْ شَرِبَ كَثِيرًا مِنَ الْمَاءِ, he had drunk a lot of the water, meaning that, not intentionally. Okay, if you see someone who is drowning, okay, he gulp, he's gulping some of the water forcefully. The water tries to enter through his nose, his mouth. All this is not intentional. So this one here is in majazan. It is not meaning he intentionally did that. But this is now kind of sheikh who qad shariba kaseeran min al-ma. Sheikh had drunk a lot of water. فَنَكَّسُوهُ, so they turn him upside down. Okay, nakasa, as I said, nakasa yunakisu. It means to turn someone upside down, to turn something upside down. Okay, like Allah says, وَمَنْ نُعَمِّرْهُ نُنَكِّسْهُ فِي الْخَلْقِ. So whoever we grant a long life, نُنَكِّسْهُ فِي الْخَلْقِ, we reverse him in creation. There are a lot of explanation to this, but the famous one being, when you are a child, you can't do anything on your own. You have to be fed. You can't eat food on your own. You can't defecate on your own. You defecate, your mother will do all these things. So you don't have a lot of things you can do on your own. A lot of things you can't do on your own. The same way, and Allah says that after we grant you a long life, we reverse you in creation. We return you to that state again. Have you seen an old man who is very old? People who cross maybe 100 years plus. You see how their lives are. At that time, he had to be fed. He can't even go and defecate on his own. All these things, like the childish behavior, they come back. He's being reversed to that again. How a child doesn't think very accurate. The same way, when you become very old, your mind begin to fade, your akal, your reasoning begin to fade. Like the childish behavior, you just come back. So this is something that is from the nature of the human being. So Allah says, وَمَنْ نُعَمِّرْهُ نُنَكِّسْهُ فِي الْخَلْقِ. It's from this same verb. Okay, Imam Alusi, may Allah have mercy on him. He had a very beautiful and brilliant explanation on this, where he says that when a human being, you grow very old, you begin to bend. Okay, your structure, you are just very straight. If you are a young man, you are straight, you are standing straight. But have you seen an old man who is bent? He's leaning on his stick, and his back is bent. His face is now facing the ground. So he explained that in Surah Yasin, that ayah, by saying that Allah is telling you, you are now facing the earth. You came from the earth, and these are the information that you came from the earth, and very soon you will be going back. So when you see an old man, he's walking with his face pointed to the ground, telling him that very, very soon he will be going back from where he came from. Okay. So they turn him upside down. Hatta qa'a, until he brought it out. Qa'a is for you to, something like to vomit, to bring something out. Okay, that is qa'a. Qa'a. Okay. Qa'a, yaqi'u, something to vomit, to bring. You take something that is not comfortable with your body, and your body forcefully bring it out. That's qa'a. So hatta qa'a. So they turn him upside down. They put his legs up, his head was down. They turn him like that. You know, someone who drowned and he gulped a lot of water into his body. Then they do that for the water to come out. So hatta qa'a wa afaqa, and he came back to his senses. Afaqa means to come back to your sense. Okay, for example, they say afaqa min maradihi. Okay, afaqa can also mean to recover. Okay, or to wake up. Afaqa min nawmihi, wake up from his sleep. But afaqa can mostly also come to mean to come back to your senses when you were not in your senses, like it comes in the Quran. Okay, when Musa alayhi salatu wassalam, he asked to see Allah. Okay, on the Jabal, the mountain shattered. And then Musa alayhi salatu wassalam, he also fell unconscious. Okay, he was knocked out. And then after some time, Allah says that فَلَمَّا أَفَاقَ قَالَ سُبْحَانَكَ تُبْتُ إِلَيْكَ. So Allah used that same word, فَلَمَّا أَفَاقَ, meaning that after he also fell down. خَرَّ مُوسَى صَعِقًا, he fell down unconscious. So he was, for some time he was not in his sense. So that is, that's afaqa, to wake up or to recover or to come back to your senses. Okay, وَرَجَعَ إِلَيْهِ شُعُورٌ, and then his feelings, okay, shu'ur is feelings, came back to him. If you can remember, he says that لَا يَشْعُرُ شَيْءٍ, he was not feeling anything when he was hitting the stick with his head. Okay, وَلَقُوَّةٌ, his feelings and strength came back to him. وَكَانَ عَلَى الشَّاطِئِ آخَرٍ, and he was at another beach. So bimana, where he entered and he was drawn, it was one side of a beach. Okay, you know, a sea has different sizes. You know, it's just a lot of sizes. So he was at one side of a beach. When the man entered, you can remember the man was pushing him. دَفَعَهُ مِنْ أَسْفَلٍ, he was pushing him from below. Okay, hatta awsalahu, until he sent him to one side of the beach. So man, he pushed him to another side of the beach. It wasn't at that same place. Okay, so that's what they say. وَكَانَ عَلَى شَاطِئٍ آخَرٍ, he was on another side of the beach. A different side. مِنَ النَّهْرِ, of the river. فَصَنَعُوا لَهُ مَرْكَبَةً, وَصَنَعُوا لَهُ مَرْكَبًا, they manufactured for him a ride. Okay, min al-jirar, from strokes of sticks. Okay, that's jirar, sticks. So they used sticks to make a markaba, the ride, the cloth, and then they will use the sticks. They will tie the cloth with the stick, and then they will get some ropes as well, and then they will use it to manufacture a ride here. Okay, min al-jirar. وَرَكِبَهُ الشَّيْخ, and so the sheikh rode it. وَأَمْسَكَ بِالْحَبْلِ, okay, وَأَمْسَكَ بِالْحَبْلِ, and then he hold the rope. It was the ride was having rope where the sheikh was holding it. I hope that is clear. The sheikh hold it. وَحَوْلَهُ عَدَدٌ مِنَ الْفُرْسَانِ, and around him there was a number of fursan sibaha. There was a number of, when we say fursan actually means horsemen. In the olden days, it was used for people, the soldiers, the man al-jaysh, okay, soldiers who used to ride on horses. They were those we call fursan. So when we see, and it comes with the picture, to depict the picture of someone being warrior, or someone having strength in something. All that is clear. It's not necessarily riding horse, but as I said, it was initially used for people, soldiers who were riding on horses, to a battlefield or wherever. Okay, so it was kind of to depict shuja, bravery. How that is clear. So he says that when we say fursan shay, the person is strong in it. So we say فرسان السباحة. Sibaha is swimming. So فرسان السباحة بمعنى they are masters of swimming. Okay, masters of swimming. So someone very good in swimming. Wa abtal al-ma, and heroes of the water. Abtal is the plural of battle. Batalun means a hero. Okay, so abtal al-ma, and heroes of the water. Waraja fi. So these people were around him. All these people were around him. Waraja fi mawkibi ila shatir. And then he returned from the Mawkib. The Mawkib is the escort team, the convoy. All these people who were surrounding him, of course, they were an escort team or a convoy. I would say Mawkib. Mawkib, as I said, is a convoy. Have you seen a president or someone coming and you see some kind of convoy following him? That's similar thing. That was also called Mawkib. Okay, a parade, a convoy, or an escort team. Okay, it's called Mawkib. So here, all these people who were surrounding him, he left from them. He went away from them to the other side where he entered, and he got drawn. وَقَدْ زُئِرَ أُسْتَاذُ بِهَذِهِ الْحَادِثَةِ. And Ustaz was frightened by this accident. I hope that is clear. Za'ara yaz'aru means to be frightened. فَكَانَ يُوصِي كُلَّ مَنْ يَزُورُ قَرْيَتَنَا أَلَّا يَدْخُلَ النَّهْرَ. And he used to counsel, he used to advise everyone who visits our village, أَلَّا يَدْخُلَ النَّهْرَ, that he shouldn't enter the river. So after this, their Ustaz got frightened, he was afraid. He got frightened by that incident, and he used to counsel or give advice to anyone who comes to the village not to enter the water. وَكَانَ يَقُولُ, and he used to say, إِذَا أَرَدْتَ أَن تَتَمَتَّعَ بِالدُّنْيَا. Okay, when you want to enjoy yourself with the world, فَإِيَّاكَ وَالنَّهْرَ, then do away with the river. When we say iyaka, this is uslu, it comes for tahzir, for warning. So for example, you go to some houses and they will write iyaka wal keleba or iyaka wal asada. Beware of the dog. Iyaka wal asada, beware of the lion. Meaning they have a lion in their house, or they have a dog. Iyaka wal keleba, they have a dog in their house, and they are telling beware. So we use it, as I said, it's for something that we call tahzir, for warning. Okay, to give warning. Like they say, iyaka wal kaziba. Stay away from lying. So it's used to stay away from something. It comes for warning. So he says that if you want to enjoy your life with the world, for iyaka wal nahr, meaning that what betides you, stay away from the river. وَكَانَ الشَّيْخُ لَا يَزَالُ يَعْتِبُ عَلَى الرَّجُلِ. And Sheikh, bimana, that the one who was drawn, لَا يَزَالُ, he kept يَعْتِبُ عَلَى الرَّجُلِ, he kept blaming the man. The verb here is ataba. Ataba ya'tibu means to blame someone for, of course, something wrong. So he used to blame him, this man. Who is this man? The man who was trying to rescue him. Okay, كان لا يزال يعتب على الرجل أنه لم ينجده, that he didn't rescue him. So that man who was trying to rescue him, and the drowning person was trying to hold him, and he didn't give himself to him. Then the drowning person, after the incident, he used to blame him. He was always blaming him that he didn't rescue him. Okay, أنه لم ينجده, he didn't rescue him. وَلَمْ يَمُدَّ إِلَيْهِ يَدَهُ, and that he didn't extend his hand to him. وَلَا يَرَاهُ مَعْزُورًا فِي هَذَا الْأَمْرِ, and he doesn't see him as the one who is to be excused or who is to be forgiven فِي هَذَا الْأَمْرِ, in this matter. So because the man he wanted to hold him, and the man was dodging him, and he was pushing him. He thought he was not he didn't want to rescue him. So he said he was blaming him after that incident. Okay, La yarahu ma'zuran, he is not the one who is to be excused. Al-ma'zur is from azara. Azara means to excuse or to pardon someone for something, okay, or to forgive. Azara, okay. Similar word is azala with lam. Okay, when you say azara with ra, it means to pardon. But when you say azala with la, okay, like this. La. Okay, it means to blame. They are opposite. Azala means to blame. Azara with ra, it means to pardon. So ma'zur is the one who is being pardoned. Okay, ma'zur. So la yarahu ma'zuran. He's not. He doesn't see him as someone who is to be pardoned or to be excused in this matter. Okay. So alhamdulillah, this is the end of this nice lesson. Inshallah, we'll stop here, and in the next lesson we will continue with lesson number 51, right? Inshallah. Jazak Allahu Khair. But of course, gradual as we are going, our Arabic language is at least getting better, and then we have learned a lot of words. So probably somewhere around the book 3, we may begin, or we may treat the lessons in Arabic language. I hope that is clear, at least, even if it's not fully Arabic, but we will make it a chunk of it being explained in Arabic language. So that, of course, that is also necessary to build our foundation. We can't always be teaching in English like this, okay? At least this should be the beginning stage. But as we are getting stronger a little bit, we should try to bring in the Arabic language as the medium of teaching. I hope that is clear. So inshallah, as we go further, we'll deliberate on it, and then we'll see, maybe, as I said, the book 3, getting to the book 3, maybe we will try to begin teaching with Arabic language as a medium. I hope that is clear. Okay, جزاكم الله خيرا وبارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن الحكيم ونفعني وإياكم من الآيات والذكر الحكيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.